Solving scale factors problems part 2. Let's look at this word problem. To paint a rectangular painting measuring 1 meter in 20 and 75 centimeters, Damon used 27 milliliters of red paint, 36 milliliters of blue paint, and 31.5 milliliters of yellow paint. He wants to make a copy of his painting on a sheet of paper measuring 40 centimeters and 25 centimeters. Are the ratios 1 meter 20 to 75 centimeters and 40 centimeters to 25 centimeters equivalent? Recall that two ratios are equivalent if multiplying or dividing both terms of one ratio gives the two terms of the other ratio in the same order. Here we see that 1 meter and 20, which is 120 centimeters, is 3 times as large as 40 centimeters, and 75 centimeters is also 3 times as large as 25 centimeters. Hence, the two ratios are equivalent. Question B. How many times is the area of the small painting smaller than the area of the large painting? Recall that the area of a rectangle is given by multiplying its length by its width. The area of the larger rectangle in centimeters squared is therefore 120 times 75, which is equal to 3 times 40 times 3 times 25. E equals 3 times 3, so 9 times 40 times 25. That is 9 times the area of the smaller rectangle. Hence, the area of the small painting is 9 times smaller than the area of the large painting. Question C. How much red, blue and yellow paint is needed to make this copy? We've just found that the area of the copy is 9 times smaller than that of the original painting. So we must divide the quantities of paint used for the original painting by 9. We find 27 milliliters divided by 9 equals 3 milliliters of red paint. 36 milliliters divided by 9 equals 4 milliliters of blue paint. And 31.5 milliliters divided by 9 equals 3.5 milliliters of yellow paint are needed to make this copy. And here our last problem. Nadia drew the Chateau de Chambord on 2 A4 sheets joined along their short side. Given that the castle has a 156 meter long facade and its maximum height is 56 meters, how high is the castle in Nadia's drawing if the facade is 54.6 centimeters long on her drawing? This problem looks very similar to the first one in our previous video. We are given the two actual dimensions and one dimension on the drawing. So let's look for the corresponding scale factor. We see it's 156 meters to 54.6 centimeters, or equivalently 1560 meters to 546 centimeters. The sums of the digits of these two numbers are divisible by 3, so the two numbers are divisible by 3. So dividing both sides by 3 gives us 520 meters to 182 centimeters. Dividing now both sides by 2 gives 260 meters to 91 centimeters, and now by 13 we get 20 meters to 7 centimeters. We can now use the simpler scale factor to find the missing height on the drawing. We divide 56 meters by 20, which gives 2.8, and then multiply the 7 centimeters by this 2.8, which gives 19.6 centimeters. So 20 meters to 7 centimeters is equivalent to 56 meters to 19.6 centimeters, which means that the castle on the drawing will be 19.6 centimeters high. Another way to look at this is to see that we need to multiply 20 by 7 over 20 to find 7, which means that multiplying 56 meters by 7 over 20 gives the length in centimeters on the drawing, corresponding to 56 meters in reality. And so we find it is 19.6 centimeters.